Have you ever felt the weight of your past dragging you down, like a shadow whispering doubts and fears into your every step? What if you could turn that shadow into your greatest ally, a source of strength that fuels your rise? That's the power of Sigma energy, and it's within your grasp. Today we're diving deep into the signs that prove you've taken control and your shadow no longer runs your life. Welcome to Sigma Male Community, the hub for men who refuse to settle, who embrace their inner strength, and who forge their own path with unyielding resolve. In this video we're uncovering 11 powerful signs that you've broken free from the chains of your past and are stepping into the full force of your Sigma potential. Let's get started. 1. You weaponize scars into armor. Every man carries scars. Betrayals that cut deep, heartbreaks that stung, failures that tested your soul. But as a Sigma male, you've transformed these wounds into battle-grade armor. Each scar is a lesson etched into your being, a map of where you've been and what you've overcome. That ex who shattered your trust? She didn't break you, she taught you to spot hollow promises from a mile away. That career collapse that left you reeling? It forced you to rebuild stronger with standards that no one can shake. You don't hide your pain, you wield it like a blade sharpened by experience. This is the mark of a man who's faced the fire and emerged not just whole but unbreakable. Your scars aren't baggage. They're proof of your resilience, your ability to turn adversity into wisdom. In the Stoic tradition, this is about embracing what you cannot change and using it to forge your character. Think of Marcus Aurelius, who saw obstacles as opportunities to practice virtue. Your scars are your training ground, where you've honed your instincts and built a fortress of discernment. Every time life strikes, you don't flinch, you adapt. You move through the world with the quiet confidence of a warrior who knows exactly where the traps lie, because you've already walked through them. This is Sigma energy, not avoiding pain but alchemizing it into power that propels you forward. 2. Fantasy loses its grip. The days of clinging to what-ifs, and maybe they'll change, are long gone. You've shed the illusions that once clouded your judgment, replacing them with a razor-sharp clarity that cuts through nonsense. You no longer waste energy on romanticized pasts or delusional futures. When someone's actions scream inconsistency, you don't linger on their empty promises, you walk. This isn't cynicism, it's the brutal honesty of a man who lives in reality. You see people and situations for what they are, not what you wish them to be. That's the freedom of Sigma energy, a mind unburdened by fantasy focused solely on what is. Stoicism teaches us to accept the present moment and let go of what we cannot control. Epictetus reminds us that it's not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. By releasing the grip of fantasy, you're choosing truth over comfort, action over hesitation. You don't mourn what never was or pine for what might be. Instead, you move forward with purpose, grounded in the here and now. This clarity is your superpower, allowing you to make decisions that align with your values and propel you toward your goals. Sigma males don't chase mirages, they build empires on solid ground. 3. Identity sheds trauma's chains. Your past pain no longer defines you. The victim script you once carried? It's been burned to ashes. You've faced the storms, betrayal, loss, chaos, and emerged not as a survivor, but as a creator of your own destiny. Trauma may have shaped your edges, but it doesn't own your core. Where others wear their hurt like a badge, you've upgraded to a new narrative, one of self-respect and purpose. Your story no longer begins with, "I was broken," but with, "I rebuilt." This is the Sigma shift, where you reclaim your identity from the chains of your past. In Stoic philosophy, this aligns with focusing on what's within your control, your actions, your mindset, your choices. You've chosen to let go of the weight of old wounds and define yourself by your strength, not your suffering. Picture a phoenix rising from the ashes. Your traumas are the ashes, but you are the fire, reborn and unstoppable. This transformation isn't about denying your past, it's about refusing to let it dictate your future. You lead from a place of power, not pain, and that's what makes you a Sigma male. For triggers met with ice, not fire. Once, a single word, a glance, or a tone could ignite a firestorm within you, anger, anxiety, or self-doubt erupting like a volcano. Now, you meet triggers with the calm precision of a scientist studying a specimen. Your heart doesn't race, your mind doesn't spiral. You've rewired your reactions into responses, turning emotional chaos into calculated calm. This isn't numbness, it's mastery. When old wounds knock, you don't answer, you observe. This is emotional jujitsu, using the energy of triggers to reinforce your inner strength. Stoicism teaches us to pause and choose our response, to focus on what we can control. When you meet triggers with ice, not fire, you're embodying this principle. You're not suppressing your emotions, you're directing them like a skilled conductor leading an orchestra. This control allows you to navigate conflicts with clarity, to stand firm in the face of provocation. Others may see your calm as coldness, but you know the truth. It's the strength of a man who's mastered himself, a Sigma male who refuses to be swayed by external chaos. 5. You execute quiet exits. No more slamming doors or shouting matches. When toxicity rears its head, you vanish like smoke, silent, swift, and unapologetic. You've learned that not every fight is worth your energy, and sometimes the most powerful move is to walk away. You don't need to prove a point or seek closure from others. You are the closure. This isn't about bitterness, it's about freedom. Those who once drained you now find themselves talking to an empty room. They may call you cold, but you know the truth. You've become untouchable, a Sigma male who protects his peace at all costs. This aligns with the Stoic principle of prioritizing inner tranquility over external validation. By executing quiet exits, you're choosing to preserve your energy for what truly matters. You don't waste breath on those who don't deserve it. Instead, you redirect your focus to your own growth, your own path. This ruthless protection of your peace is a hallmark of Sigma energy, a quiet strength that speaks louder than any argument ever could. You've learned that true power lies in walking away with your head held high. Pause for a moment and lean in. If you're watching this on Sigma Male Community, you didn't stumble here by accident. That restlessness stirring in your chest, that refusal to settle for less than you deserve? That's your shadow yielding control. You're not just becoming a Sigma male, you're excavating him, unearthing the strength that's always been within you. This isn't theory, it's your next evolution. Own it, embrace it, because the signs we're about to explore show that you're already on the path to greatness. 6. Shadow becomes your co-pilot. Your shadow, those dark corners of rage, fear, or jealousy, is no longer your enemy. It's your intelligence officer, guiding you through life's battlefield. That spark of anger? It flags injustice, pointing you toward what needs to change. That twinge of jealousy? It reveals where you're settling for less than you're capable of. Instead of running from these feelings, you interrogate them. What are you here to teach me? By making your shadow your co-pilot, you turn flaws into allies, demons into drill sergeants. This is Sigma energy, harnessing every part of yourself to fuel your growth. In Stoic terms, this is about self-knowledge, accepting all aspects of yourself to become whole. You're not suppressing your shadow, you're integrating it, using it to navigate life with greater wisdom. Most men fear their darker impulses, but you've learned to listen to them to extract their lessons. This makes you formidable, a man who doesn't shy away from his depths but uses them to soar to new heights. Your shadow isn't a burden, it's a partner in your journey to mastery. 7. Manipulation dies at the door. You've developed a sixth sense for emotional warfare. Flattery with hidden strings? Guilt trips masked as concern? You spot them before the first move is made. Your past betrayals didn't make you paranoid, they made you bulletproof. You've been the puppet before, so you know the puppeteer's playbook by heart. Now, when manipulators try their tricks, you don't call them out. You simply revoke their access. They're left twisting in the wind, wondering why their tactics failed. This is the power of a Sigma male who sees through the game. Stoicism emphasizes rational thinking and detachment from external influences. By shutting down manipulation, you're exercising this clarity, refusing to let others control your emotions or decisions. You don't need to prove you're right, you just move on, preserving your energy for what matters. This immunity to deceit is a testament to your growth, a sign that you've learned from your past and now stand as an unshakable force. Your mind is your fortress and no one gets in without your permission. You torch the pleaser persona. The nice guy mask you once wore to keep everyone happy? It's gone, reduced to ashes. You've burned away the versions of yourself built for others' comfort. The agreeable drone, the eternal giver. Did it unsettle some people? Authenticity terrifies those who thrive on conformity. You'd rather stand alone in your truth than kneel for approval. This isn't rebellion for its own sake, it's integrity with teeth, the kind that commands respect. Sigma energy doesn't bend to please, it stands firm in its own value. This aligns with the Stoic pursuit of living according to your own principles, not society's expectations. By torching the pleaser persona, you're choosing to live for yourself, not for the applause of others. You've realized that true respect comes from being genuine, not from being everyone's doormat. This shift may make you a target for criticism, but it also makes you a beacon for those who value authenticity. You're a Sigma male because you've chosen your own path, even when it's the harder one. 9. Shrinking is spiritual suicide. You refuse to dim your light to fit into small rooms. In loud crowds demanding performative chatter, you stay silent. When fake laughter is expected, you stay real. This isn't arrogance, it's sovereignty. You don't shrink your presence to make others comfortable. You expand it to honor your own worth. Let them call you hard to read, or intense. You're not here to be a book for their convenience. Sigma energy resonates at a frequency that shatters facades, and you're unapologetic about it. Stoicism teaches us to live in alignment with our true nature, to stand firm in our values regardless of external pressures. By refusing to shrink, you're embodying this principle, choosing self-respect over conformity. You're not here to blend in, you're here to stand out, to be a force of authenticity in a world of pretense. This is what makes you a Sigma male, the courage to be yourself, fully and unapologetically, even when it makes others uncomfortable. 10. Dark thoughts get debriefed, not buried. When dark thoughts creep in, guilt, doubt, or regret, you don't drown them in distractions or bury them in denial. You face them head-on, like a detective interrogating a suspect. Why does this memory sting? Where did I fail? You dissect these thoughts with raw honesty, extracting wisdom from pain. This isn't avoidance, it's alchemy, turning your struggles into sources of strength. Cowards run from their shadows. Sigma males sit down with them and demand answers. In Stoic philosophy, this is about confronting reality with courage and clarity. By debriefing your dark thoughts, you're practicing self-awareness, turning pain into a professor that teaches you how to grow. You don't shy away from the hard questions. You lean into them, knowing that every answer brings you closer to mastery. This is how you transform your inner battles into victories, how you forge a mind that's as resilient as it is wise. Sigma energy thrives on this kind of fearless introspection. 11. Boundaries trump likability. You've learned that being liked by everyone is a trap, a chain that binds you to others' expectations. Instead, you prioritize boundaries, enforcing them with the resolve of a fortress gate. Your no is a non-negotiable line, delivered without apology. Tolerate nothing that compromises your peace. Enforce everything that protects your energy. When line crossers test you, they meet an immovable force, not anger but absolute clarity. Weak men may call you cold, but their opinions expire at your perimeter. Sigma energy isn't kind, it's respected. This reflects the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. Your boundaries are your declaration of self-worth, a shield against those who would drain you. By prioritizing them over likability, you're choosing strength over popularity, integrity over approval. This is the essence of a Sigma male, a man who knows his value and defends it fiercely no matter the cost. Your boundaries are your legacy, a testament to your unyielding commitment to yourself. That's it for today, brothers. We've walked through 11 powerful signs that your shadow no longer runs your life, that you've harnessed the Sigma energy within you to rise above your past and claim your future. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, building a life of strength, clarity, and purpose. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button to let us know, drop a comment with your thoughts or experiences, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe to Sigma Male Community and smash that bell icon so you never miss a video packed with the wisdom and motivation you need to keep growing. Here at Sigma Male Community, we're your guide to unlocking your full potential, to living as the unapologetic, unstoppable man you were meant to be. Your shadow serves you now. Own it, live it, and keep rising. Until next time, stay strong.